All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public use.
In what could complicate the underwater battleground for the Indian Navy, the Pakistan Navy is exploring the option of having sea-based deterrence by equipping its under-construction Chinese submarines with nuclear-tipped missiles. Pakistan's fiscal challenges had delayed the acquisition of the S-26 Hangar-class submarines from China. Instead of receiving the first submarine at the end of 2023, the first of the Yuan-class submarines was launched in May 2024. When 8 of these submarines equipped with air-independent propulsion joined the Pakistan Navy, it will bolster the country's offensive sea denial strategy, which prioritizes using submarines and missile-carrying maritime patrol aircraft in naval warfare. Expected to join the Pakistan Navy by the late 2020s and early 2030s, it will strengthen the AIP-equipped submarines in its Navy to 11. Reports now indicate that the Hangar-class submarine might not be a purely conventional attack submarine. Retired Pakistan naval officers on the state-owned television network talked about Islamabad working towards an assured second strike capability. A report in Kuwa quotes Vice Admiral Ahmad Syed and Rear Admiral Salim Attar, both retired Pakistan Navy officials, discussing the acquisition of Hangar-class submarines from China. Vice Admiral Syed indicated the submarines will be a hybrid piece in Pakistan's broader deterrence posture. The Kuwa report said, it will be a compromise between a purely conventional attack submarine and nuclear-powered boat, such as a nuclear-powered submarine, SSN, or a nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine, SSBN. Air Commodore Anil Jai Singh, retired, told that the submarine cannot be retrofitted to become a nuclear boat. Submarine reactors are extremely complex to build. Even China will not have a small enough to be fitted on Hangar-class submarine. If China intends to arm it with TNWs, that is a different matter. The former Indian Navy submariner indicates that building a nuclear-powered submarine is an expensive endeavor, and India has not embarked on it. Pakistan has been working on TNWs to leverage it against India since its first nuclear weapons test in 1998. TNWs are smaller, more portable, and intended for use on the battlefield rather than as strategic deterrents. The Hangar-class SSB will likely use a variant of the Babar 3 SLCM, which Pakistan first tested in 2018. The Babar 3 has a stated range of 450 kilometers. Following the Babar 3 test, the Inter-Services Public Relations (ISPR) has underscored that sea-launched cruise missile is a key component of a credible second strike capability. Vice Admiral Syed, during the discussion, contended that the Hangar class is not a dedicated nuclear platform. Sea leg of Pakistan's nuclear deterrence. The Pakistan Navy is keen to acquire the ability to fire nuclear weapons from sea, but it does not require a large number of such platforms. The Kuwa report adds that the PN would only require 1 or 2 dedicated boats for the nuclear role. However, the Hangar class would manage strategic roles on a part-time basis. The conventional A-to-AD mission would be its primary role. Vice Admiral Syed asserted that Islamabad should not stop at the Hangar-class submarine and should pursue a dedicated strategic platform. A potential framework for a dedicated sea-based nuclear capability for Pakistan does not require a large number of units. Only 2 boats can be sufficient for the Pakistan Navy. However, Commodore Singh does not seem to be bothered with just 1 boat in the Pakistan Navy. 1 boat has very limited capability. India will know when it is in refit or undergoing maintenance or is otherwise in the harbour. Plan, People Liberation Army Navy, may lease 1 to Pak if it thinks Pak can afford this capability in the future. At this point, it seems highly unlikely. Should the Indian Navy be concerned? Pakistan can't design and develop a nuclear-powered submarine, but Vice Admiral Syed's statements indicate that the Pakistan Navy might be studying the idea. Islamabad might be pursuing a nuclear submarine program as part of a long-term strategy. Arming Pakistan with a nuclear attack submarine might also benefit China, which would like the Indian Navy to be more competitive in the Indian Ocean region, IOR. So far, China has been supplying submarines to Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Myanmar, making the underwaters in the IOR a very contested space. Explaining how a Pakistan submarine armed with TNWs affects India, Captain Anurag Bisin, retired, said, "The Indian Navy will not be able to deploy its aircraft carrier till the Pakistani nuclear submarine is accounted for." India has also been adopting a more flexible deterrence vis-a-vis its two aggressive nuclear-powered countries China and Pakistan. On 11th March, New Delhi successfully test-fired a long-range ballistic missile, Agniveer, with multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle, MIRV technology, which increases the survivability of its nuclear-tipped missiles, could also be useful for first strikes, experts have argued. The evolving nuclear deterrence in the Indian subcontinent also gives hope to Commodore Singh. The threat of nuclear-tipped torpedo or missile will generate concern, but using TNWs is easier said than done. Pakistan keeps threatening to use its TNWs, but has it factored in the Indian response? Our nuclear doctrine clearly states our response in retaliation against a first strike. Can Pakistan take that chance?